Do you hear that? Do you hear it? I'm hearing birds. The wind's blowing like crazy. It's a Saturday morning. It's a great day up here in Pennsylvania. Freezing cold outside, but howdy everybody. Welcome back to another episode with Beard Times with Scott. So let's get on with this Saturday morning video, shall we? We are talking about today a review of Beard Gents. Beard Gents is owned by a very nice guy. His name is Jay, based out of Miami, Florida. If you don't know who Beard Gents is, they're fairly new. And I'm digging the products that I was sent for a review. And also, they are a part of Beard Times with Scott's 2020 Christmas and July giveaways. You can learn more about that on my birthday, June 6th. I'll have a video out just for it. So in the meantime, let's talk about some Beard Gents, shall we? Based out of Miami, Florida. I got a nice little note with the package sent here, and it just says, we're excited to finally link up, and we're looking forward to working with you for Christmas in July. We have sent over our bestseller, El Caballero, along with our newest release, Mr. T, and also included is Sir Woody and our famous coffee bar. You have our blessing to review these items. Keep us posted, and we hope you enjoy them. If there's anything else we can do for you, please do not be shy. Thank you again, the owner, Jay, from Beard Gents. Okay, so let's talk about what we got. 3 bottles of oil, and we have a coffee soap bar. I've heard nothing but awesome, amazing things about his beard balm and beard butter. I'm pretty sure I'll review those in the future. I thought this was an awesome way to get me introduced and getting the ball rolling on having an awesome relationship. And let's just get it going, shall we? So we're talking about 3 beard oils and a bar of soap. The bar of soaps go for $11.99 on the website, and the bottles of oil are $16.99 on the website as well. Let's talk about the packaging. Simple, white label, People's Eyebrow. If you don't know what the People's Eyebrow is, just get off this channel right now. That's all I'm telling you. The People's Eyebrow with the logo here, I like it. It's simple. The logo is very unique. And the packaging or the labeling itself, it's black and white. I know a lot of people say it's cheap. It's not really cheap. It just shows class. It's just a really nice way. I'll block out this company. But if you put a logo there, it's just classy. Black and white stands out to me. It just does. Me being from the music field, black and white t-shirts and things like that, it just looks nice. I think this is a really good presentation. And also on the boxes for the bars of soap as well. It's really nice. I like it. And again, $16.99 for a bottle of oil. That's really not expensive considering $15 is the average standard market price. Now, $11.99 for a bar of soap, I'm going to be, in my opinion, it is a little bit expensive. But if it works, is it worth the money? You got to answer yourself those questions. We'll get to those questions in a few minutes. Let's talk about something that I found was a little different. Not necessarily bad different, but unique and different. I have 3 of the bottles of oil, and they all have 3 different sets of ingredients. Now, I'm gonna literally just repeat the conversation to you. I asked Jay, why do your oils have different carrier blends in them? This is his response. I'm reading it from my laptop here. We are known to change the carrier recipe in each of our blends, as we never stick to just one carrier recipe, because we know that each carrier oil offers different beautifying and health benefits. Feeding the skin and beard a variety of nutrients will keep your skin and beard in optimal condition and looking its best. I call this cross-training. Tyson did a nice piece on us and cross-training last December. He actually used us for an entire month and nothing else was documented. It was interesting. He's talking about Tyson from Faithfully Bearded. I'll link that video down so you guys can watch that. We use a variety of different superior grade carriers, and we source each of our oils from their true country of origin, as scientific research has proven that this leads to a better quality oil. This is costly, but so worth it. Our carriers are of the highest grade, and you can feel the difference. Lastly, we're sorry about scent. Lastly, we worry about scent, but first, it's skin health, and beard care. And that was the conversation that he sent to me. We'll exit that out. He sent that because I was curious of why he did that. I've seen companies do it in the past, and it was just like a one-time deal. And keep in mind, I don't know the carrier blends of all the scents that he offers, but literally all three of these are different. So I will go over these individually as we're going over each oil. So we'll go ahead and start with the Sir Woody. This is one of the original scents from Beard Gents here. This one has grapeseed oil and avocado oil. That's all that is in here, and the essential oil blend, which is a sandalwood and grapefruit. Before I even give you the out of the bottle and experience like that, you guys know that I'm a big fan of sandalwood. I'm not the biggest fan of grapefruit, but whenever I hear the word sandalwood in my head, the wheel starts turning immediately. And I said, I gotta try it. It's just because I love sandalwood. I use sandalwood soap. I have sandalwood candles. I burn sandalwood incenses in here. And I'm fine. If it was made, I would use a sandalwood shampoo. I absolutely love the smell of sandalwood. And this one, you can take a look at it. It is definitely on the yellow side. Move you in a little closer. I'd say this is between a light and a medium, right in the middle. I'm smelling both of these. I'm smelling both of them pretty equally. And one thing that is a little unique to me, and I don't think this is in here, but when I smell this, one more time, it almost gives me, in the back, almost like a talcum powder barbershop scent to it. And it could just be these just mixed together. It could just be me just being me. I'm not sure. It's a unique scent. I've never seen anyone make sandalwood and grapefruit alone together. I've seen it mixed with all kinds of other things, but just not these two alone. This is a unique one. Give this one a try. It's literally a little bit of wood and a little bit of fruit, and a different fruit, because I don't see a lot of companies using the grapefruit. I like this one. This was definitely a 6 to 8 hour long lasting scent for me. I like this one. Really good, 2 thumbs up. The next one we're going to talk about, if I'm not mistaken, as of the recording of this video, is the newest one that he makes, and that is Mr. T. And that's not to be confused with Mr. T from the A-Team, okay? And you can see, as you can see, it's looking a little bit on the green side. And I have no idea how he did that. I did not ask, but it's unique. This one has rose hip oil, hemp seed oil, grapeseed oil, jojoba oil, and essential oil, fragrance oil blends. Now this one is a green tea, pink grapefruit, and lemon here. Now this one, Mandy liked this one a lot. This is really, really good. It almost smells to me, and I'm not saying this in a negative way, it's almost like a cleaner, like a clean scent, almost like a candle, almost like a cleaner you would clean your house with, a really fresh soap. I'm not, like I said, I'm not trying to pigeonhole this scent as it's just a candle, but that's what I first start smelling. But it's really fresh. I like this one. This is definitely a spring and summertime scent for me. This is something I could wear out on the farm. I could wear it out going shopping with Mandy. This is something that I'm like, I could wear this out. I like this. Or even in the house as well. I could wear this anytime. I like it. This one lasted me about 4 to 5 hours. And that's okay, because I think this is the first time I've smelled a green tea beard product. And pink grapefruit and lemon, which I've used these in the past, of course. And it's no secret, citrusy scents don't last that long unless they're mixed with something else and you get a whiff of the citrus in the back later on down the road. This was a good 4 to 5 hour long lasting scent for me. It's still really good. You need to give all these a try. I saved this one for last on purpose. El Caballero. And this one has grapeseed oil, sweet almond oil, castor oil, argan oil, and the essential oil, fragrance oil blend. This one's a bit on the darker side. And yes, this one is a little bit thicker than the other two with the castor oil added. Not too much thick, just a little bit. Tobacco, bourbon, and leather. Now, there has been one other company that I have worked with in the past that I've gotten all three of these alone as a scent profile. And this one was completely different than smelling El Caballero. That company, no offense to them, it was a good scent, but it almost had like a root beer back tone scent to it. That sure as heck ain't in this one. I'm going to tell you that. I'm going on record and saying this to you guys for this channel. El Caballero is the longest lasting scent in the history of Beer Times with Scott that I have ever found. I am not making this up. This is a dead to the world, dead serious question or statement to you guys. It is May 8th, May 9th, as I'm recording this video right now. I received these products in the beginning of April. To this day, the scent of El Caballero is on my comb. I've washed my comb 3 times since I've had this. I can't get the smell out of the comb. It's crazy. I'm not saying that's a negative thing. This is the longest lasting scent I've ever found. When I used this, it lasted in my beard through 2 days. 2 showers, 1 day with just a rinse. The second day with a wash and a co-wash of the peppermint scent, and it still was in my beard. It went away probably in the middle of the 3rd day. That's insane. This is a very long-lasting scent. This is man. Straight man. When I smell it, I don't want to mislead you guys. It almost is like a cowboy scent. Not like the Dallas Cowboys, but just like an outlaw, old-time cowboy smell. You do get that. I get the leather right up front. I get the bourbon right after it, and I get the tobacco. And it's not like cigarette smoky tobacco. This, to me, is almost like a chewing tobacco. And I like that. My grandfather was a Red Man lover when he was alive, and I always loved the smell of chewing tobacco. It's just always been a favorite of mine. This is a very masculine scent, but I'm going to twist it around on you. As you guys know that I've been a touring musician for parts of my life. This, after I wear this for the day, and it's like starting to wind down, everything blended together, and it just makes me reminisce. This, when I wear it in my beard, it makes me think of my old music playing days, because after I wear this and when it withers down for the day, it almost makes me think of how my clothes used to smell when I would leave bars, when I would leave the smoky-filled bars, because it almost makes me feel like, it makes you give like that rock star feel. You go home, you smell like a dirty old smelly bar, and you got to wash your clothes. That is the exact same mental note that crosses my mind when I'm wearing this. It makes me reminisce. So it's almost like it's a cowboy, but it's almost like a rock star type scent at the same time. I absolutely love this scent. However, I will say, if I'm going to use this, I honestly use very, very little, because the scent will last you, for me, a good 2 to 3 days. Very, very good on nailing this scent and the longevity, Jay. 2 thumbs up. Now, the performance in the beard of these, I ain't gonna lie, I haven't had to use a whole heck of a lot of these. You can see that. This is a type of beard oil that goes in my beard oil in my beard. It absorbs very well. And as I look back and I think of what he said about how he changes up the carrier oils for our health and for the beauty and such, it kind of makes sense. And when I was using these, it's almost like it worked. The message that he said, it works very, very well, and it makes sense. Because every day that I use these, I didn't have any kind of residue or anything like that, because usually I'll take the extra, just rub it on my forearms and elbows. I didn't have any at all the whole time I was wearing these oils. So in a way, and maybe it's kind of confusing my skin and beard. It's not the same old, same old. Maybe that's the mentality he was thinking. If that's it, it worked. I really like these. They're a light to medium feel and beard. Quickly, almost instantly absorbing into the skin and beard. I can't see anything negative about them. Very solid 2 thumbs up. Now this product, this was very different to me because I never smelled or never used a coffee bar soap. Mandy has, I haven't. Now the ingredients of this is buttermilk, honey, oats, candula flower extract, coffee grounds, coffee beans, and the essential oil, fragrant oil blend. This is a very different type of bar soap to use. There is actual coffee beans in there. You can see that. And coffee grounds. You can see them right in the soap. I had experience years ago with a company who had actual coffee ground in their beard oil. And I had looked up and had research because I had a not so good reaction to it. It almost felt like my skin was burning. And strange enough, that is kind of a common thing to happen to people if they're allergic or they have a reaction. Not to scare anybody away, that was just my experience with that product alone. So I'm sure you will guess, yeah, I did not want to use this at first, but I knew I had to do it for the purpose of the review. I didn't have any problems. This is very different though. As I'm using this, I put the coffee ground right on my face, no issues, whatever. But it almost, maybe it could be just me, it almost gives it an exfoliating experience. And this is one of the best soaps I've ever used on my body or my beard. I like this. I know he just released an apple scent one, and I'd like to get a hold of that one to try it as well. But to use this in general, this thing lathers up very well. If you use it just on your beard, you may be able to get away with using all the lather from that for your body. I did. So give it a try. Give yourself a nice lather. You may be able to just conserve, and this could be a long-lasting bar of soap for you. I really do enjoy this. This one made my skin soft from instantly using it first time. I even put it in my hair just to see how that would work. And this is no negative knock on this for the soap. My hair is very oily on my head, and this didn't do the greatest trick for it. And like I said, that's no knock against that. My hair is just really oily no matter what I do. It cleaned it very well, but the oil scents kind of came back almost instantly. But that's my genetics and such. So you can use this from head to toe if you wanted to use it. So overall, would I buy and recommend these things? Yeah, I'm very impressed. I'm very impressed with what I'm using. If you want a long-lasting scent and you're into the manly scents, you got to try out Caballero. If you want a fresh, brighten your day, brighten the room up scent, get yourself some Mr. T. And if you want a different take on a woody scent, I'm telling you, try Sir Woody. And of course, I'm going to recommend this bar soap to you. But just keep in mind, if you do have any kind of reactions or bad experiences with coffee, this does have coffee grounds and coffee beans in it, so use that to your discretion. But overall, I'm impressed. What I'm going to do like I said, I will recommend these for you guys to try these. What I'm going to do for rating for this company, I'm going to give them a very solid 2 thumbs up and a 4.5 out of 5 star Beard Times with Scott rating. And I'm going to give them a 4.5 because I've heard nothing but great things about the beard balm and the beard butter that they make. And I haven't tried them, and I really want to give them a try. And because I've heard that the beard butter is a definite daytime and nighttime beard butter experience, and I really want to get my hands on those. So I'd like to try to review those in the future. But again, for the purpose of these products here, very solid 2 thumbs up and a 4.5 out of 5 star Beard Times with Scott rating. And Jay, I want to thank you for finally giving me the opportunity to review the products. I greatly appreciate it, and it means a lot that you want to be a part of the Christmas and July program we're doing for all of these awesome subscribers and followers. It means the world to me. So be on the lookout for that, and go subscribe, go follow Beer Gents on Instagram, and also go try yourself some El Caballero, Mr. T, and Sir Woody. Let me know what you think of them in the comments if you have already. Give this video a thumbs up if you liked it. Give it a thumbs down if you don't like it. And be a man and tell me why you gave me a thumbs down. I'd like to thank you all very much again for watching the video. Your constant and continued support is graciously appreciated. Thank you again for watching. Keep on bearding. See you in the next one.